I was going to say life's been easy for you. I would say that's not the case the last couple of weekends where you get storm, and then we're kind of lining up for something similar, it sounds like.
Yeah, I think we're going to do better than last weekend, but yeah, it hasn't been hard in the sense of oh, this is a bunch of severe weather. It's just been disappointing to give people this information, you know what I mean?
Yes.
I definitely would prefer to be yep, looks great this weekend. We're going to get into that because it's a little bit complicated, but we'll start with today where we dropped some temperature, but I thought it was still nice.
I thought so. With you in the sunshine, you were doing great.
Yeah, you're right. And that's one of those days where definitely matters if you're in the sun. Otherwise, it's a little bit breezy and it is cooler. Look at Rangeley at 43 degrees, 48 in Greenville, and Jackman was stuck in the low 40s. In the middle of the day, they were 34, 35, something like that when I did the noon show. So yeah, it's been cool there. A lot of sunshine though, and that's on a northwest wind, so that's a dry wind direction for us. Clear skies tonight mean that temperatures will drop pretty quickly this evening. So we still have a frost advisory in effect. Some questions here to us about whether or not this is really, for most people, a time when they wouldn't expect occasional frost here and there, but the mid-coast and southern coastal Maine do technically have this frost advisory, temperatures dropping down probably into the mid-30s, maybe upper 30s by tomorrow morning. So that happens tonight. Certainly it's substantially cooler than it was last night, and the mountains will be below freezing, but the growing season hasn't started there yet, so you're not going to see any frost advisories. Tomorrow's a pretty nice day. It is cool, though, along the coastline. Temperatures only in the 50s. Inland, we're in the 60s. But low 60s for most of us, a couple of mid 60s. So a nice day, not particularly warm though with the wind off the water. Clouds increase on Thursday night with some showers coming in the second half of the evening. And we're going to move a warm front through on Friday. That'll give us a chance of showers, especially in the morning, and clouds probably through about the middle of the day. We do have a chance here to break into the warm sector late in the day, so in the afternoon, and have kind of a nice end to the day over western Maine and New Hampshire especially. I'm not as optimistic if you're in down east Maine. I think we won't quite clear out. But let's say from Augusta west, I think we end up with a nice afternoon on Friday, and then we start nice enough on Saturday too. Then it becomes down to where this front is going to be for us over the weekend. So there's that warm front on Friday, starts off cloudy, ends up nicer in the afternoon. And then Saturday, as we wait for this front to kind of move in from the south and west, the first half of the day looks pretty decent to me and actually could be fairly mild, but I think things fall apart pretty quickly in the afternoon into the evening as rain comes in. It's raining overnight Saturday. And then the question is, how long does this rain linger into Sunday? And it has to do with where this front is. If it wiggles a little bit farther south, then the state will end up dry on Sunday. But as it's currently positioned, it's pretty showery over southern Maine especially, and maybe the down east coastline. So we have the weekend playing it somewhat pessimistically, but it's not all bad. Saturday morning, and then maybe we'll be able to clear out on Sunday afternoon. So we'll keep an eye on that. Then next week is just an absolute mess according to the models. As far as the European model has basically clouds and showers every single day next week. GFS says no such thing will happen, so we will wait for them to figure that out and hope the European model is incorrect. Until then, another nice day tomorrow. And again, the weekend is not a washout. Just be aware it will be raining Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. And
if you've got those family sports activities for kids, right. I know Saturday kind of be dodging some spots. Sunday seems like forget about
Sunday's not great. Saturday morning seems fine. A lot of these, at least the ones my kid is playing right now are in the morning, so it should be okay.
Awesome. All right, thanks, Keith.